Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some incredible news. And today's SpinTires MudRunner video is not going to be so much about the gameplay. It is going to be about some crazy news that I cannot wait to give to you guys. Now, a document from Focus Home Interactive surfaced where basically they say within a few months a MudRunner USA extension will be able to be released. Now, this came out of like super left field, had no idea it was coming, and I was like, is this real? Is this fake? And then they actually confirmed on the forums that these are real claims. Like, these are going to happen. It is real. And they also said they'll have more information on this and more at the What's Next event. So they say you can expect more information in the weeks after that, which is about mid-February. Now, this is like massive. This is ridiculous. And I, for one, am more excited than ever about the fact that we may be getting a MudRunner USA expansion. Like, that is so ridiculous and so like out of left field that I am like, I don't know what to say. I frankly have no idea what to say when it comes to the whole, like, God, it's I don't know where to go with that other than the fact that I am insanely excited. And I think also too, you never really, like, I never thought that MudRunner was going to even come close to getting a, you know, like a USA or like an America expansion or anything focused on this part of the world. I thought the series was very rooted in the environment that it's set in, you know, kind of like that Eastern European, like off-road, like Russian style environment. But clearly I was wrong, and I'm in this situation very happy to be wrong about something like that, because that means so many incredible, like, you know, like possible, like potential things that could happen with the series. Now, let's see. Trap left, trap right. What? They go down individually? That's weird. That's super weird. But anyways, this truck actually is, I mean, it's Brute's Ram, as you guys know, but this one has new gears. The gearing has been updated, and I haven't really played around with it yet. So since this episode is not really at all about the gameplay, it's more about talking about that announcement, I figured I'd take it out and see what it could do. Now, we're just going to go ahead and get it right up onto this trailer. God, this trailer is super sticky. Way stickier than that other trailer that we had issues with. And anyways, we don't need to talk about that right now. What we need to go back to talking about is MudRunner being set in the USA. They've also said that they are going to be including vehicles from prestige manufacturers. They haven't said what and they haven't said who, but they have said new vehicles from prestige manufacturers. So when you combine what they've said about all of that with what they're already doing with the Valley DLC that everybody's going to get, that creates such a huge outlook for this game going forward that not only does it make me extremely excited about playing all this stuff, but it also makes me excited to see what may happen with the, like, what new areas of the community may come into play when they expand this game into that USA, like, kind of Western area. Because again, like, if they're planning on expanding it over there and they want to do it right, they're gonna have to have proper trucks. Like, well, I mean, these trucks are proper trucks, but proper trucks in terms of, like, stuff you would see in the US. So American logging trucks, that's a huge deal, right? Like, that's like American trucks in a SpinTires game from the get-go that aren't mods. That is absolutely massive, because it also means that the console guys are going to be getting a lot of new content. And I think a lot of the console guys, because I actually get tons of emails from you guys, like from subscribers, asking, you know, about things like mods on console, right? But yeah, it eventually becomes one of those things where you have to be like, okay, you need to, like, you know, like, the information about mods not coming to console is out there. You just have to try to, like, for me, I just have to try to get the information out there as well as I can. Now, in terms of the trucks that we'll be seeing, or the maps we'll be seeing, we have no idea. I have absolutely zero clue. They're focusing on pushing the Valley right now as a DLC, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fair minute before we hear anything about the USA expansion. But just the fact that it's even there, like just knowing that it's even there, gives me huge hope for what they, like, it gives me huge hope for what they plan to do with the future of this game, and makes me feel like, oh, okay, so they really do want to do more with this series. They want to take it, like, they want to take it in a new direction. They want to take it to literally a place it's never been, because it's always been based around the same environment types. And, you know, it's a really good environment type. It's a really good environment setup, but eventually they will have to mix it up a little bit, and I think the US is an incredible place for them to go in terms of mixing it up, because, man, like, there's, what better place, like, seriously, what better place would there be to go with this series than the US? Like, seriously, why would you not? Like, why would you not go there? Like, there's so many great things that they could draw inspiration from, that it's like almost a complete and total no-brainer to do. And I'm actually, frankly, super glad that they decided to go that route instead of maybe going to some other part of the world. I think it's amazing that they're coming towards the US, and for the trucks and the maps and the landscape, and, like, oh, it's so exciting. It's genuinely mind-blowingly exciting, and I cannot wait to see what they do with it. Now, we're going to drop this Ram off at the garage. We're not, obviously, the garage is not unlocked because we didn't bring any garage points with us, unfortunately. But at the same time, we are going to go ahead and hop in the Ram, and we're going to keep driving as I talk a little bit more about what I think we're going to see in this USA expansion. Now, for the PC guys, this will be kind of like, oh, that's cool, but it's not going to be a huge deal, because if we want, you know, if we want, like, USA-focused maps, really, like, all we have to do is get the mod community to make them. Whereas on console, that's a hell of a lot harder for the console guys, because it's, you know, getting a new map on console is, like, a huge deal. It's a really big deal. And if you do end up getting a map on console, it's usually, like, it's usually going to be something that would be similar to the stuff in-game, but, like, the stuff that's already in-game, but, like, maybe a new layout, or that's at least what people would expect. But to get maps that are a completely different style entirely, like focused on the US, for example, that is a big deal, and it's a big deal for a lot of reasons, but I think the main reasons being it's a totally new setting, and that allows for them to try a lot of new things, implement new terrain types, implement new assets, new textures, new models, and all of that stuff can kind of go together to make a really cool package. And I think they have an amazing opportunity here to take this game to the next level, and I really hope that they use that to their advantage and really do take it to the next level with this USA expansion pack. And God, I could not be more excited, because I looked and I was like, you know what? We haven't seen anything. I looked and I had to do a double take, because I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that they're doing this. And then I looked again and I was like, no, they're doing it. They're actually doing it. And they confirmed it on the forums. And I was like, man, you guys could not have made me more excited right now. Like, you guys could not have made me more excited. And frankly, I am just, like, I literally about, like, screamed when I saw that they confirmed it, because I was like, you have got to be kidding me. But that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible, and is the best thing that could have happened to this series, aside from mods on console. Now, the Valley DLC, the USA expansion, and mods on console, and this would be pretty much the best game. Like, it'd just be, like, where else would you go? Like, they would literally have off-roading games pretty much cornered at that point if they allowed mods on console and had the Valley DLC and had the USA expansion. That would just that would make it the perfect off-roading game. I mean, it's already the best off-roading game you can find, but, like, those three things all put together would just take this game to a level that has, frankly, never, ever been seen before in off-roading games. So if you guys did enjoy this news video covering our first piece of news on the USA expansion for SpinTires MudRunner. Don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And make sure you do subscribe for more, because there will be info on the Valley DLC coming very soon. There will also be all the gameplay you guys need on the Valley DLC on consoles. We're going to be filming that on Xbox One, as well as comparing it with the features you might see on PC. But mainly, since the console guys are going to be seeing new content actually in the game for the first time in a while, we're going to focus on console for that. So again, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.